Become a Golden Knight today and never miss a video by clicking that subscribe button and that bell. Anyway, on with the video. Hello my Golden Knights, it's richyrichgold here and welcome back to Greenville Car Reviews. Now in this episode we will be reviewing the 2019 Stuttgart Landschaft. Let's get into it. Now this Stuttgart is located under the SUVs type and the luxury vehicle pass. That's the easiest way you're going to actually be able to find it. So it is right about here at $124,500, so pretty pricey, and no trims that you can change, so that is the set price for it. That's pretty much it. And obviously you will need the luxury vehicle pass to get it. But it's got quite a few colours, so let's go ahead and check them out. We've got Brilliant Blue, Platinum Magno, Cardinal Red, Graphite, Black, Iridium Silver, Mystic Brown, Manufacture Desert Sand, Lunar Blue Metallic, and Polar White. So all of these look pretty good, but I do have to say that the black probably looks the best, and that's the one we've gone with today, so let's get into the walkaround. Now this car is a big, solid SUV, and it is quite a big improvement from the one that we saw in Greenville 3, although I do believe that was a little bit older than this one. So we've got some really nice details. I really like the lettering and stuff on the back. It just looks fantastic. Nice wheels there. I like the rims. I really like how you've kind of got that sticky out like trim that you see going along it. I really like how that is actually 3D. That's pretty awesome. I like these little lights on top, although if you're looking in little details, that seems to kind of poke through it a little bit, which I guess might be a little bit of downside for some, but from far away you cannot really notice at all. You got that beautiful star logo right there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It is very, very cool. I like how it's got the side exhaust. I think that really just adds to it. But anyway, let's go ahead and check the rest of it out. Here's what it sounds like starting up. Here's what its horn sounds like. And here's what it sounds like to drive. Alright, now it's time for us to go ahead and check out the lights, and right off the bat, once again, we've got those lights that run all the time. I forget what they're called. I knew it in the last episode, I just cannot remember it now. But we've just got the two just round lights at the front. Pretty simple, and it really just does work. Over here on the back, we've got those really cool, almost like U-shaped, but very thinly kind of lined up at the back there. We've got those two red ones. They just look absolutely great. Now let's go ahead and check out the blinkers. Alright, so for our blinkers, we've just got 4 at the front. I wish that they maybe would have put one on the side, but I'm not sure if that even is supposed to be a blinker. Over here on the back, we can see that our kind of rear lights actually go ahead and light up again, but kind of in a weird shape. It's interesting. And then we've also, I believe, yeah, that's it on the back. I thought that one was lighting up, but no, it isn't. So you got red ones on the back, and it really doesn't make it very visible on the back, which is a little bit of a shame. And then for our brake lights, we've just got, obviously, that one at the top. Those get illuminated a little bit more, and we've also got, our reverse lights here as well, which is pretty cool. The 2019 Stuttgart Landschaft is based off of the 2019 Mercedes G-Class, or Mercedes Geländewagen, in real life. Right, time for the 0 to 60 and top speed times. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and give it as many revs as we like. And we're going to begin in 3, 2, 1. Alright, we've started. Oh, this thing is going a lot more quickly than I realized. Okay, we've stopped the stopwatch. 3.6 seconds. My goodness. And we've got a top speed of 137 miles per hour, which of course is 220 kilometers per hour. So very, very interesting there. Make those, interpret those stats how you will, but that is a fast acceleration in my book. Now, for its handling, at high speeds it actually does not handle too badly, but but at slow speeds it kind of gets a little bit wobbly, which is a bit of a shame, so the suspension might need some work. Braking is rather poor, but I guess it does depend what kind of speed you're going at. Now, acceleration, I have to say, is very, very good, especially if you give it maximum revs before you go. You're looking at maybe 3 to 4 seconds for that, which I just think is insane. So overall, it performs pretty decently, except for a couple of points. Now, the Stuttgart sells for $108,315, so you are losing quite a bit. I'm not sure what the actual total is. I think it's $120,000, so you might be losing probably like $12,000. Not a great deal, but it does all add up. Alright, so how do I rate this vehicle? Well, I'm going to go ahead and give this thing a 6 out of 10 for the SUVs class, and this is just for a couple of reasons, okay? So obviously the performance, its acceleration is actually not too bad. I'm actually quite surprised with it. It's actually really, really good. However, when it comes to kind of its handling, it gets a bit wobbly, which I think is a bit of a shame and kind of makes it a little bit difficult to steer. Its braking is... It's pretty bad, I'm going to be honest. It is pretty terrible. Now, we're going to move on now to maybe some of the styling and whatnot. Oh, I forgot. Its top speed is alright, okay? So just make sure I don't forget that. But let's go on to the styling. So I think that, especially with these kind of sticky out running boards along here, it kind of really adds some nice details, and you really do get your bang for your buck here on this vehicle. There's heaps of details, and it just looks like a really well-rounded SUV. However, there are some parts where, you know, it kind of might fail a little bit. Some people just don't like the boxiness of it all, but I think it really works for what it's supposed to be. I really like how we got those side exhaust there. I think it just looks absolutely fantastic. And let's just move on now. So we're going to go ahead and say, is it worth it for the price? Well, it's around $120,000, I believe it is. So it is pretty expensive and pretty pricey. It's very difficult to say. I think that it depends what kind of roleplay situation you're probably trying to go for. If you're trying to go for some sort of rich kid RP, I'd say yes, go ahead, get it. It looks fantastic. So yeah, I'd say it's worth it for the money. Now, is it worth it just buying the luxury vehicle pass for this vehicle? It's difficult to say. If you think you're going to use this a lot for roleplay, I'd say go for it. And obviously, you know, it's a little bit of an interesting question because you get other vehicles, and you're able to buy other vehicles with that luxury vehicle pass. So yeah, I would recommend getting the luxury vehicle pass for this vehicle or just in general. So that is going to do us for today. Hopefully you found this informative or helpful in some way, and if not, I just hope you enjoyed either way. So thank you all very, very much for watching. Don't know why I keep messing up my words, but I really appreciate it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.